Tonight on The Bachelor, we had the Women Tell All, and this was the final episode before we actually have the one where he proposes possibly to somebody, and then after the final rose, which is next week. Started off with Sean and Catherine. We heard how happy they are and how great they're doing, which is really exciting to hear. They are definitely one of our favorite Bachelor couples in the history. And then we got down to, hey, listen, does Juan Pablo actually have any chemistry with the remaining two women, and what happened with everybody this season? Renee sat down and said, hey, listen, my experience was different because I was a single mom. I have an 8-year-old son. He had a 4-year-old daughter. We talked about that a lot. And Charlene said he was actually genuine with me as well. He asked a lot of questions about, how my life was living in another country, not knowing the language firsthand, and he was very intrigued by her. And Charlene, when she sat down with Chris Harrison, and even with the other girls, she was like, I was shocked to hear that I was a front runner and #1. To hear Juan Pablo say that, she had no idea. So that was very interesting to see her perception of their relationship, and clearly they have the chemistry there. Now, Claire in Vietnam, that situation of having the 3 a.m. rendezvous in the water, all the girls said what they were most upset about was when Juan Pablo actually invited her back up to his suite to go swim in the hot tub. That was more hurtful than the swimming scene, because they said if they had that relationship that Claire had with Juan Pablo, they maybe have taken the opportunity to do that as well, which is interesting to hear. Now, the moms were known as the special ones on the show. That was Renee and Cassandra, and then Kat was like, hey, listen, if they're known as the special ones, what are we known as? So they said that they didn't love when Juan Pablo said that, but all the issues were definitely put out on the table. We had Kelly, who was the dog walker, who spoke a lot. And she even brought up the gay comment that he did make a couple months back, and even got teary-eyed from it. And Juan Pablo showed that he did not want to talk about that, and he would talk to her off camera regarding that topic. And Lauren was really upset that he didn't kiss, Juan Pablo didn't kiss her, and he said, listen, I'm not here to kiss 27 women. When it's right, I'll kiss them, and he was absolutely right to say that. Of course, Andy was in the hot seat, and Andy said, hey, listen, I don't want to make it seem like Juan Pablo was ever mean to me, because he really wasn't. It was just that he said inappropriate, rude things, and she was very uncomfortable during their overnight date, and she said that she played the sleep game. She pretended that she fell asleep, and then all she wanted to do was get out of there the next morning. It'll be very interesting to see what happens next week in the finale. Will he choose Team Claire, or will he choose Team Nikki? I'm not really sure what's going to happen at this point. We know there's tears, because there always is, and it'll be very interesting to see if he actually walks off with a wife. What are your thoughts? Will Andy be the next Bachelorette? It's okay, right? We'll see what happens.